Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. This is going to have a love focus, but, energies that come through and information that comes through might differ from whatever this love situation is that I want to read about. I don't know who it's for or if it's going to be good or bad, but love is in the air is what I want to say with that. My ear's ringing really bad now all of a sudden. So someone's thinking about connections, basically. I don't know if they're going over their, past relationships, what they've gone through, what they want, it's like weeding through your feelings. So there's someone who is processing their feelings for another person or just how they feel about dating in general. There is a level of freedom here. So I don't know if somebody's trying to free themselves from a current situation so that they can move forward with love, or if there's just a sense of freedom, because it's making me think of that like single energy where you're not tied down. You haven't been tied down for a while, maybe you've been single for a while. So with that sense of freedom, sometimes we can get super used to it where it's like, do I even want a relationship? Do I want to be tied down? Because I'm used to just doing shit on my own terms, not being concerned with what somebody else wants and needs and whatever. I feel like somebody's processing that right now, just kind of seeing if they even want a relationship. That could be going on with someone you're interested in. Maybe that's why there's hesitancy or slow movement, no movement going on. Because I just feel like I've been single for so long. I'm content with the status quo. It's almost like if someone wonderful came into my life, I would consider it, but I'm not going to go looking. So some of you could be in that energy right now, or someone around you is, whoever you're thinking about or dealing with could be in that energy. That's not a bad thing. Putting yourself first is a blessing. It's a beautiful thing because it allows us to create those healthy boundaries so we can have those beautiful bonds with the right person, and it helps us weed through the toxic ones because we're not codependent or like needing it. It's a want. It would be nice if, but it's not necessary. You know what I mean? So you're good on your own, basically. I do feel like there is the opportunity for a beautiful connection to come in. Before I do this, I want one of these because this is kind of like for the self, and I kind of want to see where you're at or where this person's at. So put it where it fits. If it's not you, it could be whoever you're dealing with or thinking of. Fuck being nice. You know what this make me think of? Okay, with the whole single energy that I was going off on, it's like you don't have to be nice to every fuck boy, fuck girl, Okay, so this is the example with that. Some people might be looking at you as though you're kind of a bitch, especially if you're not putting up with their shit, if they're low vibrational. When you get those messages like, hey sexy, hey beautiful, hey whatever, and you know exactly what they're after, it's never going to be long term, it's just not what you're looking for kind of thing. Instead of placating that person and be like, oh thank you, and keeping well, it's pretty much non-existent conversation, but just keeping like a conversation going for no fucking reason because you're not interested and they're never going to achieve their goal with whatever they're trying, Instead of doing that and placating someone, you're actually going, not interested. So you're choosing to be blunt and honest so you don't have to go through the games, which is good. Those are the boundaries I was talking about. And if you're not doing that, that's what you need to start doing. You don't have to placate people's feelings or cater to their feelings because they don't really have the best of intentions if they're approaching you in that way anyways, I mean, it's not a bad thing to be like, oh, thank you for saying I'm beautiful, but not interested. You don't have to be like, fuck you. But I just kind of feel like you're not putting up with people who bring the red flags to your life. It's just like, okay, yeah, I see the warnings immediately. Just the way you said hello to me is like, okay, I know where this is fucking headed. No thanks. So you guys are standing in your power and you're a lot stronger. But I also feel this back away energy where someone isn't very approachable. I don't know if it's you or someone else, but I don't know if that's the person that's just happy being single, because I kind of feel a couple energies in here. Where there's someone who's like living their best life, they're just comfortable being single. When the right person comes along, yay, I'll feel it and I'll see what happens. And then there's another energy where it's like, I've been single for so long and fuck love. Like, nope, I'd rather just play the field or not be involved with anybody. So there's someone who's like walled off, and then there's someone who has boundaries. So I don't know if you're connecting with the walled off one, but it almost feels like two people that know each other or will know each other if you haven't met them yet, where one is like, no, I'm just walled off because of the past, and you're like, well, I have boundaries, so I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna knock your wall down. Because it's not your place to knock down somebody else's walls. They shouldn't be dating if they even have those up. But I kind of feel like you met someone, or you will meet someone who's like that. But I really don't feel like you're going to hammer down the wall, so I don't know why the hell that's coming up. But yeah, there's two separate energies. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Especially the walled off ones. I don't know if they're just going to fuck around. Fuck around and find out, you know what I'm saying? Take a vacation, so a vacation might be significant here. Alright, I want one of these with fuck being nice. Why is that coming up? Don't be a pushover. Don't allow people to cross the line with you just because you're interested, just because they're attractive, or you like some quality about them or around them or whatever. Like, don't fall in love with someone's potential either, which I don't feel like most of you will, but that could have been a pattern in the past with you. Ace of Wands, be honest. Sometimes people look at honesty as you being a bitch, or you being cruel, an asshole, or whatever, but it's better to just be blunt, straightforward, even if it's not cruel, you know what I mean? Even if people get butthurt, because if you're reaching out to someone with an intention to connect with them, even if it's just sexually, of course you're not going to want to be shot down or rejected. And anyone who gets rejected, who's in that low vibing energy, usually retaliates with fuck you, whatever. Don't read too much into shit like that. Don't get upset over stuff like that. But I also feel like don't cater to people's egos and their own insecurities and bullshit. Just speak the truth, whether they take offense to it or not. So don't placate anyone. That's good advice, and I feel like most of you are in that energy right now where that's pretty much what's going on. Like, not interested. Why? Just because I'm not. You don't even have to go into detail. If you're not interested, it doesn't fucking matter why, So anyways, let's see what's going on here. Working with intuition. You're just listening to yourself. You know when someone's good for you and when they're not. Communication, relationship work to be done. You could have turned a lot of people down in the past because you were working on yourself. But I feel, because it's like, why carry any past baggage with you? So if someone was working on themselves, trying to, figure out what they want, where they belong, like what a good relationship even looks like for you, because a good relationship to me could be totally different than what you want, We all want different things, which is why there's different people for a bunch of people, like, want different shit. I don't know, I can't explain it for some reason. There's change here as well. Second sight opening, dimensional doorways. I don't know, there's strong intuition here. Someone's... something to do with hashtags as well. I don't know why. So I don't know if you tag someone, or it doesn't feel like someone, if you... common interests or something. Someone might reach out to you through some type of common interest, whether it's online or not. But I feel like there's something that you know to be true, even if it wasn't told to you. Really trust your gut here with dealing with new people or whoever this person is. I don't know, because for some reason I feel like I just heard somebody lied to you, so I don't know if they lied to you about their feelings or their situation or something, but they lied to you. And ET, extraterrestrials, could be significant, or those are initials. I don't know why the fuck that would be significant unless it's a common interest or something. But what the fuck is that about? Somebody lied to you. That's weird, because I just heard somebody lied to you about something they saw. So did somebody share an experience? You know, like an alien sighting or UFO or paranormal or something? Somebody lied to you about something paranormal or something along those lines, like an experience they had. I don't know why the fuck that would be significant. Like, I'm trying to read about love, and who gives a shit if somebody's lying about aliens? But anyways, okay. That's weird. So let's see. What's up with this secret doorway energy? I just heard you found a way in. You found a way in to talk to this person through kindness. Because I want to be like, you're too fucking nice. But whoever you are, I don't feel like you're too fucking nice. Maybe you were like a doormat before, but... Because I don't... Whoever I'm reading for right now, I don't think that you're a doormat anymore, if you ever were. But I found a way in. Being nice. I'm being nice. So being nice to someone is a way in, apparently, to gain access to you or to find something out. Give me more on the secret doorway. Because I feel like I'm finding an alternate route here. You know, like, I can't talk to you directly, but I can talk to you indirectly in a roundabout way. It doesn't feel like through people, though, because that would be a bad way to talk to somebody, because the game of telephone, you know, shit gets blown way out of proportion, and then the truth just dissolves into fiction, ultimately. But, so don't ever ask someone to relay messages like the middleman, because sometimes there's more than one middleman, and the middleman, if he or she has an ulterior motive, your message might not be well received or delivered at all. You know what I mean? But I feel like found a way in to get to you, to speak to you. I found a way to speak to you through aliens or something. So it must be through a certain topic, subject matter that interests you or them. Because you know, when you get someone, when you find out what they're interested in, maybe you're both interested in the same thing, but it almost feels like when you know what someone's interested in, you get them talking about that subject, they could talk forever. They won't shut the fuck up about it because they're passionate about it. They love it, you know? Is this kind of what this feels like? Like that's your in with this person, or that's their in with you. It's a common interest, or someone is lying about being interested in a certain subject matter because they wanted to talk to you. Which doesn't always seem, I mean, it sounds kind of stupid, but it's not always for malicious reasons. Like, say this person has some insecurities and they're thinking, like, you won't talk to me in any other way. Like, there's no other way that I can, like, get this conversation started. You probably wouldn't really like me. You know, like, that's kind of what I'm feeling here with someone lying about being interested in said subject matter. It's just, it's like to impress you. So someone might try to have a common interest with you just to impress you. because they feel like you won't talk to them if they don't talk about that type of stuff, whatever it is. But they're not really interested in it. I wouldn't really, I mean, if that's just your foot in the door, I guess, just make sure you come clean about it. Because you never want to start anything off with a lie. But it doesn't feel like for malicious reasons, really. But now we have fucking obsession here, infatuation, lust bound in over your head, thinking of you. You're captivating the fuck out of someone. And going within, withdrawn from the world, needs space and time for self. Yeah, someone's spending a lot of time alone and they're heavily thinking about you. They're thinking about something you said as well to them or just said in general. Hero is pissed. I just feel like this is the only way I can be around you. I can talk to you. Because if you won't like me, don't try to be liked. Just be yourself. Because the right person will love you if that's the case. Or if someone's doing that with you, you don't want to build a connection off from bullshit, basically, you know? Yeah, this person's a loner, or you are. Someone, I don't know, whoever is obsessively thinking about you or whatever this is, they spend a lot of time alone and they think of you often. Okie dokie. I wonder if she's getting him a bottle yet. He's pissed. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. This person's trying to figure out how to give to you or what they have to offer. They don't feel like they have anything to offer. So that could be why they're placating you, basically. Because I said don't placate anyone. And I don't feel like you would or are. Maybe you did in the past because you didn't want to hurt no one's feelings or cause problems or whatever. But this feels like, oh, that's why that came up. Don't placate anyone. Be honest. Be blunt. Because there's someone here that, I don't know if they'll twist your words around, but they're obsessive, okay? They won't stop thinking about you. This person keeps to themselves. They're keeping these thoughts and feelings and shit to themselves. So if your intuition was letting you know that they like you, that they were interested, you're not wrong. They just haven't spoken up about it. But don't feed into whoever this is, because it's just gonna fuel the fire, fuel the obsession. So be honest if you're not interested. If you are interested, be honest about that too. But I feel like if somebody's, kind of lusting over your ass and you're like, no, I don't want this, you don't have to give to them. You don't have to placate them, basically. Don't. My ear's ringing, sorry. Why the hell do we always get this fucking shitty energy? I'm just saying. I don't know. Don't pretend to be interested. Don't pretend that everything's fine with this person, because I feel like they get very attached very easily. Someone might attach their ass to you, or they already did. There's a significance with a door. I don't know whose door it is, what door. Like, don't open this fucking door. Just saying, it's with someone from the past. I don't know if you had a family with them once upon a time, or if they're like, there's happy memories here and someone's obsessively thinking about it and stuff. But I just feel like, don't give this person false hope. And, for some of you with that obsessive energy, even if you are blunt and you're like saying it in a roundabout way, I'm not interested, instead of going, we will never be together, this will never happen, I am not interested, instead of being blunt, direct to the point, right to the point, if you beat around the bush with them, it's just going to give them false hope, and it's just going to keep this obsessive energy going. But this could also be someone that you could be totally blunt and tell them to fuck off, and they probably won't. I just don't feel like you should give your energy to this situation. because someone's gonna get it all wrong. It's like if you smile at them, if you say something nice to them, they get the impression that you want them. Like, oh, there's love here, or there's still love here, or you're just playing hard to get. I gotta try harder. I gotta figure out what you're interested in, and then that's my in to talk to you. Don't get in over your head, because this will be a nuisance, basically. Because this person's gonna try to be your Prince Charming, Princess Charming, you know, like the best motherfucking thing since sliced bread. And I'm not saying that they're not a decent person or whatever. This person's been waiting. But they're just not for you, and they do get attached very easily, whoever they are. I don't know, it's making me think of a movie I saw a long time ago, and I don't even know what movie this is, but it's making me think of this one scene where this guy just smiled at this girl, and she's like, he smiles at me, he loves me, and then she becomes obsessed. It's almost like if you give this person an inch, they're gonna take more than a mile. I don't know why this is popping in my head, but I wouldn't even put it past this person to go on like your Facebook or social media and save what photos you have of yourself, like save them to their device. And you didn't send it directly to them or screenshot pictures of you or something. That's kind of weird to me. So what else is going on here? Hopefully we're phasing out of that energy and someone better's coming in. I heard this is just what's currently going on. So it's currently going on for someone, even if you're unaware. And this could end up being problematic for you moving forward in love. If someone's, attached to you and they won't get the fuck over it, basically, or they won't let go, they could cause problems for you down the line with new relationships. They might already be interfering for some of you in ways that you wouldn't even think of. Like, say you don't even think of this person, you don't even know that they're feeling this way, okay? Like, you're not interacting with them, whatever. Maybe they pop in here and there, or they're just quietly keeping to themselves because this person's withdrawn from you right now. But they probably weren't always. They're still lurking in the shadows, basically. So they find out, they catch wind that you're talking to someone, or they see the same person commenting and liking your shit on social media or whatever, and then they're like, all right, well, who the hell is that? And then they look into that person and they're like, all right, so you're moving on. You're gonna date someone. I'm gonna go talk to that person, and I'm gonna make sure that they stay the fuck away from you. But they're not gonna be like, stay away from so-and-so, because that would be creepy and weird and get back to you. It would be more along the lines of, oh, hey, oh, so you're friends with, I noticed you're friends with so-and-so. Oh, yeah, we talk or whatever, and they'll try to get information. They'll manipulate the person into believing something that's false so that you don't talk to them, or so they don't talk to you. And you might go, well, why did that just end? Why did so-and-so fall off the face of the fucking planet? Because somebody intervened with a lie. They came between us, because I just saw U.S., so someone could be in the U.S., but like came between people. Someone came between people. It's someone that doesn't want anyone to come between you and them, and you're not even with this person, because it's over. It could be an ex for some of you, or someone that, would message you off and on, and you would just be nice instead of tell them no. It's something along those lines. Service. I just was staring at professionalism. Like keeping this. I just wanted to keep saying something along the lines of keeping this situation totally platonic, because that's what it is. Yeah, professionalism. What's up with keeping it professional? I keep staring at the word fat too. I'm not sure if someone feels that way about themselves or if they're saying that about someone. I mean, the person who's interested in you might be a little bit on the heavier side, or they view themselves that way. I don't know why that's coming up. Yeah, there's a cycle here. There's a pattern with this person, a routine, stuck pattern. Someone's stuck on you. They do the same shit over and over and over. And I don't feel like you're the only person they've acted this way with. Hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. Yeah, somebody wants to fix shit between you and them, and I feel like they're kind of keeping other people at bay with whatever they say. Somebody sabotaged a connection between you and someone. I almost feel like I'm just strictly keeping this connection professional because I got a problem over here. There's someone who's problematic in someone's life, and it's like we just gotta keep this as just friends or business related. That's it. It can't go beyond that because of so and so. There's a problem here. And you see the problem. Probably always known this problem was here, even if you didn't know why or with who exactly. I just heard someone's reputation is on the line. I don't feel like it's yours, though. Golden mirror. Narcissist, love-bombing, self-absorbed, and one-sided. Okay, with narcissists, someone's reputation's on the line. Someone's worried about, they got to save face. They're worried about how they look to other people. They're very self-absorbed. They're picking sides. I don't know. I feel like I have to pick sides here between you and someone or something, and I'm picking the choice that doesn't make me look bad. Someone's doing something for their own interest, basically. And it's not for their best interest, it's their own agenda. Someone's acting. You know what's making me think of? And I don't know if this is the situation for some of you. It could be, but with a level of professionalism. Okay, like, say, for example, you're single, and there's some incident that happens, and the police show up, and then there's a police officer that you find attractive, and this officer finds you attractive, and you're both single, you know? Whatever, because I'm just not going to, like, dive into icky scenarios. But that officer's on duty, so it wouldn't be right for him, especially because you're at the scene, whatever the hell's going on, it wouldn't be professional for that person to approach you and be like, here's my number, I'm interested, because they're on the clock working and whatever. And he would have to contact you or find you in some other way when he's off the clock, if it was meant for you two to connect in that way. You know what I mean? There's like an example like that that's coming in where you could have met someone in a weird way, you know, whether it was a firefighter, a police officer, EMS doctor, whatever. And someone had to maintain a sense of professionalism because it wasn't an appropriate time to approach you in a romantic way. Even if they're not public safety or public service or anything like that, it's about timing here. Someone has to keep something, they have to hold back and keep something to themselves because of a situation. It just doesn't seem ethical right now for some reason, so I don't know what that's about. But why is this narcissist shit coming in? I just feel like there's a problem around. The sword and rose. Clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. I just heard someone's out to get you. I don't know. I just feel like I want to keep you at the status quo. I don't want you to rise above a situation. Hmm. Give me one of these for no. Yeah. Give me one of these for the golden mirror. Someone thinks very highly of themselves, but they care about their reputation. My ear is ringing again. Like, no one can know. No one can know that this is going on, or that this happened, that we talked. I mean, someone could have even been in the service. It just feels like I've got to keep my reputation. Oh, the Three of Swords just fell out. Someone is doing something for selfish reasons, or they did something for selfish reasons. Like, they were just being selfish. They weren't being very professional, and they don't want their secret to get out. Someone did something stupid. They don't want someone to know, because there's pain here. Not giving a fuck is what it feels like. Someone... I feel like someone doesn't... They might railroad you, just saying. I feel like, fuck your feelings. I don't care if this hurts you or not, or if I hurt you or not, because I don't want so-and-so or everyone to know what happened between us. Someone's trying to save face. And I feel like they might be nice at first, take a nice approach, like, I'll I don't know, butter you up or something. But if it doesn't work, I just feel like there isn't much this person wouldn't do to save face, to make themselves look good. And you know what's weird, because it's reminding me of this, so it's just a shitty example of how crappy people can be. I mean, like, how cruel they can be, especially if their own ass is on the line. So was someone fucking cheating or something in a situation, and they don't want someone else to know? So let's, make you look uncredible, so that nobody believes what the fuck you have to say, because I would never do that. You know what I mean? It could be as simple as that, just saying. But there was this case I saw, I don't remember where it was or all the deets of it, but this woman, there was this guy who was totally fucking, he was a psycho, basically, and he was very manipulative, but he was a professional. Like, he was a professional con artist, but he was, he would help the police and, whatever. He made a name for himself. I think he was an informant or something, but it doesn't matter what he did. He had connections, basically, and he was well known and respected. And a lot of manipulative people, they earn other people's respect very easily because they're so good at it. It depends on what they're doing and whatever. But anyways, this dude raped her, and when she had evidence, all that shit went through, and they were going to go to trial, and he had this whole scheme to make her not credible, basically, and it worked. She actually went to fucking jail for this. He lined up different people, paid them off, basically, to lie about her and say that, like, to report armed robbery. And it was on 3 different occasions with 3 different people. And the way that he set it up, because he knew how the police worked, it seemed legitimate. It was fucking crazy how much thought went into doing this. But it was to save his own ass, so that no one would know what he did. And she ended up getting arrested for it. For armed robbery and whatever felony charges. She was facing like 30 fucking years in jail. And I think she served 7 months for something she had no clue about. Nobody would listen to her, anything like that. And then when someone talked to one of the people that got paid off, confronted him about the lie, this mastermind of it all actually turned it around, and that guy got arrested for threatening a witness or something like that, compromising a witness. And I can't remember how it came out, but it did. But that man took everything from her. She lost her home, her family got divided, she lost her fucking business, and she lost time away from her child and family because she had to spend 7 months in fucking jail for something he made up, just to save face. So some people, not all will go to that extreme, but some people will stop at nothing to cover their own ass, So if you're dealing with a psycho, just be careful, because they will hurt you in a very underhanded way, okay? Because this isn't boop in the face or any of that. This isn't like when someone with, why can't I think of the words that I want? Antisocial personality disorder, which is a cluster of all of them, but a sociopath, they don't really use that term anymore, but they're usually the ones that fly off the handle. They're more reactive. A psychopath will plan. They're patient. They're smarter as well. They're just, someone's cunning. Someone's been waiting a while to do something, or this plan has been executed over time because they're saving face. There's something they did that they don't want people to know about. I don't know if they did it to you or if they just did something and maybe you could have been there. They either did it to you or you were there, or they talked to you about it or something. Like, I don't know, something. This person's planning something and it's not nice. Because they've got to maintain an image. I explained that fucked up story for a reason. Because even if it's not that extreme, it's really not that hard to convince people of something. You know what I mean? All you have to do is get the quote-unquote evidence and line it up properly, even if it's false. I almost feel like, when, like, say you have an ongoing conversation with somebody, it's in Messenger or text or whatever, so it's just, they talk, you talk, whatever. And it's at different times over the years or whatever it is. It's making me think of, instead of reading the whole thing, it's like, okay, I'll take this. All right, 2 years later, all right, I'll take that. And I'll put it all together and make it look like this is what you did just recently or something. But it's false. But it doesn't look false because whatever this is actually came out of your mouth, or you wrote it or said it or something. But it was taken out of context. Something's gonna be taken out of context. It hasn't yet. It's gonna be twisted around to make someone look bad. Or they're going to say that. I don't know if it's gonna happen or if someone's just gonna say that, like, oh, this is way out of context, this is how it was, but there's proof of what really happened, is what I want to say, if you had a conversation with this person, but they're gonna twist it all around on you. Whoever they are, they're very obsessed with you. They could have helped you in the past. I don't know if they helped you financially, or if they were just trying to show support for an ulterior motive or reason. This person is like I don't want to say they're a public figure, but they are a prominent figure in the community. So a lot of people know them. They want to save face. They don't want anyone to know about this. Interesting. Someone's got problems, apparently. This is not a love reading that I wanted to read about, but someone is fucking up your love life, or they're gonna try. Something from the past is coming back to bite someone in the bum, and they don't want it to. This soul bond is sacred, my ass. I saw soulmate in there too, because this showed up reversed. This is not a sacred, ready to release this love block. I don't know. I feel like I'm placating someone. They might want to sleep with you. Maybe that's all they want. And they're just going to pretend that you two are connected. But I just don't feel like you feel like you're connected, because you're not. This is weird. Someone's going through a lot of trouble to make shit up, deliver me from temptation, because they want your ass. They might pretend to be connected to you. Oh, I was talking about figuring out your likes and dislikes. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you really love talking about aliens? You really love talking about blah, blah, paranormal? I don't know, whatever. Whatever the fuck it is. You love talking about flowers and gardening? They're going to talk about that shit, whatever it is, to get in, to be able to tempt you, to talk to you, to make you feel connected to them so they can get what they want. That's what that is. Or that's what someone did, and it might come out, and they don't want it to come out. It's a secret. Someone's harboring a dirty little secret. And they still can't stop thinking about you. Well, the truth will set your ass free. All truth will be revealed. Someone does not want the truth to come out. I'm just saying, but wow. And then we have the truth there with the Ace of Swords too. I feel like you were just nice to this person and they read the signals wrong or something. I just want to say you were nice to someone that you probably shouldn't have been nice to. But it's making me think of that creepy stalker energy where, like I said, an example in a movie where someone smiles at you or you smile at someone. I'll say it that way. And they get this weird connection to you and they're obsessed all of a sudden, like, oh my God, nobody ever smiles at me. Nobody ever looks at me that way. You were so nice to me. You love me. Like, I don't know. This is kind of what it feels like. No ordinary love, because it ain't fucking love. Yeah, someone's fantasies and desires are going to get the best of them. And I want a little bit more on what this Three of Swords energy is about. I mean, this person could have spoken to you during a time when they were hurting, like when they were going through something. They could have been grieving. And they were being very selfish during that time. I almost feel like you were being nice and helping someone. And I'm not saying this person didn't help you, because they could have. But I feel like this help is actually, even if it did literally help you at the time, there was an ulterior motive behind why this person did that in the first place. It's like to kind of hook you, or to hold something over your head eventually. Like, why would you be saying this? Or to cover their ass. Like, I help so-and-so. What makes you think that I would do that to them? Like, I wouldn't do that to someone I care about. I don't know. It's a cover. It's a fucking cover. Huh. Give me more for... I don't know, this person's a liar, whoever they are. There's a sexual secret here. Part of a secret that someone's keeping is either sleeping with you, or I don't know if they cheated on someone. That's kind of what it feels like. Someone was sad in a dark place and they were in your bed, or you're in their bed, or I don't know. There's some fucking going on or something for someone. I don't feel like it's going on anymore. Because that's a secret book. Like the Book of Secrets is in bed. I just want to put this to rest. I want to pretend it never fucking happened. Well, something's coming back to bite someone in the ass, but I don't feel like you're saying anything. So, like, say you were involved in whatever the fuck this is. I don't think it's coming out of your mouth. Someone's going to find something. I keep staring at RR. So, I don't know, railroad, RR, initials, something. It's like the ink bottle is on the bed and the ink stained the bed. Huh. Someone doesn't want, there's a blemish on their record. They did something wrong. They don't want anyone to know. They made a mess, basically, and it's good luck getting ink out of a blanket, just saying. Like, whatever this is, it won't ever go away. Like, they can't ever fully clean it up. The only thing that can happen is coming clean and it's speaking the truth, but this person doesn't want that mark on their record. They don't want whoever to know. 2 of Wands. They don't want anyone to know what decision they made. They made a bad decision. Someone made a bad decision. And they're going to do a lot, or they have done a lot. I feel like it's coming up, but I kind of feel like there's still some shit in here that was already done. They're going to make a decision to cover, to make sure this doesn't get out. The Hierophant, yeah, because they don't want wifey to know or hubby to know what they did. It's almost like, why say that? It'll just hurt so-and-so. Well, lies like that hurt someone too, you know? But I don't feel like you're come clean about anything. Because I started this reading saying you were single, and I do feel like the main energy here is coming from someone who's single. There's someone who probably wasn't single who fucked up. Because they're obsessed with you. They could have a temper as well. This person's kind of hot and cold is what it feels like. They probably were very hot and cold with you, whoever they are. Some of you might not have even known that this person was dating someone or involved with somebody. This person or someone in this energy might have dealt with ED as well. Just leave it at that, whatever it means to you. But it's also making me think of education. Like, they were educating themselves in something to get closer to you. This person could be pretty ruthless, so I don't know. I just want to say, you don't have to be nice to them, but back away from this energy. This person's going to try to take advantage of your kindness, or they already did, like I said before. Because I feel like a very dominant energy and a submissive energy. And the person who's harboring this secret is the dominant one. But I feel like they're losing control. They don't have whatever control they had over you in the past or thought they had over you, they don't anymore because you're not dealing with them. There's nothing they could say or do to sway you one way or the other. Yeah, somebody took advantage of somebody here. And they want to keep it hidden from their fucking family. It's not just their wife or husband they want to keep this from. They want to keep it from their children, their parents, their whoever, their family. I don't want my fucking family to know what we talked about, what happened here. They can't know. Because you'll make me fucking look bad. Wah, wah, wah. Because this person betrayed their family. They betrayed someone's. Well, a painful ending is headed that person's way, and I feel like you have nothing to do with it, okay? I feel like if this partnership ends, if this family situation ends for this person, or there's problems there, changes, conflict, whatever, I don't feel like it has anything to do with you, but this person has a guilty conscience. They are obsessed with you, like, and it's very lustful, passionate. It's not love. It's like, I want to do you. But they're going to look at you. That's what it feels like. Like you did this, but you didn't. Because I feel like you don't even know this is going on, or when it happens, you're not even going to be aware, but you're going to be made aware. Yeah, because conflict's going to head your fucking way. You're going to be made aware. Woo. Someone's got problems, man. Don't let their problems become your problems. You know what I'm saying? Give me more on this conflict, please. What was that? Indecisive, uncommitted, torn, uncertain. Yeah, this person's not going to know what to do. Or you're not going to know what to do when this disagreement heads your way. Obnoxious, unpleasant, repulsive, annoying. I don't know what to do. You drive me nuts. Something's driving someone might confront you. Okay, I feel like this person can be annoying and obnoxious at times. They don't always know what they want. They make shitty decisions, but I kind of feel like they're going to disrupt the peace, because if your life is peaceful, things are going good for you, they're going to disrupt your peace because their life isn't peaceful because something's going on for them. Yeah, they think about you in a sexual way when they're alone a lot. They could feel ashamed for their thoughts, but that has nothing to do with you. You're not in their head. Even if you are in their head, you're not literally putting those thoughts and shit there. They're doing it to themselves. And I feel like something's driving me nuts. Someone can't stop thinking about something or someone, basically. And I think I'm going to call this one because I wanted a happy love reading, and I don't really know what's going on here. Someone doesn't know how to fix things between the two of you. They don't know how to fix the fuck up. They don't know how to fix the situation. So they might rush in really quickly and without thinking. Yeah, because we have the Knight of Wands too. So fast action, fast words, saying something too soon. There's the fuck you energy, the painful energy. Someone's going to do something or say something, both, without thinking first because they're upset. Because they're hurt. This is like when you're not thinking clearly because you're mad or you're just in pain. And I feel like here's the piece that they're going to fuck up because this is healing energy. This is like, I'm just relaxing. I was just sitting here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the hell? Where the hell does this come from? Why are you coming at me? Like, that's what this energy is. Someone's going to drag you into their problems, into their bullshit, and point the finger at you. That's really what this feels like. It feels like it might come out of nowhere. So I don't know if someone's just going to accuse you of shit. But I just got wicked nervous all of a sudden. I don't think it's the best idea for this person to pull you into their bullshit, because whatever happened between you and whoever this person is, if anything happened at all, because there's that obsessive energy, potentially with someone that you didn't deal with, but if you did, it's all on them, but they're going to twist it around like it's your fault. So, okay, say someone gets caught cheating, and they blame it all on the mistress. We'll just leave it at that. And you're the mistress, even if you're not. It's just an example where they're in the hot seat, so they're like, well, I gotta take the heat off of me, I'm gonna put it on you. And then the wife fucking messages you or confronts you, and you're going, what the fuck? I didn't do anything, or that's not what happened, this is what happened. So then you speak the truth to this person, like, don't you come at me like that, this is exactly what happened. And then they're like, what? Well, then it's just going to be a pissing contest back and forth, because when the truth gets out, that person's going to be really pissed that the truth is out. And I think it would just be stupid for anyone to confront you in the first place. Someone's going to drag you into some bullshit, and the truth's going to come out because you're going to go, no, let me set the story straight. Yeah, something from the past. Let me explain. Don't be surprised if someone comes at you guns a-blazing, you know what I mean? But, I feel like it's just going to back this person into a corner and make it worse, if they go that route. But I feel like someone's going to be upset enough where they're not going to think things through and send someone right to the truth, basically, which is kind of fucking funny if you think about it. And that's karma in a weird way. But yeah, someone's trying to save face. So if somebody comes back from the past that you've dealt with that was very closed off, just be aware of why they're saying sorry, of why they're even there in the first place. And you don't have to play nice with them. You can just be like, nope, we're not talking, end of discussion, leave it alone, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Now it's time to go. Bear in the big blue house. Anyways, I love you guys, and hopefully I'll get a better reading next time, because I don't know, this was just, I guess, be aware, something from someone's past is coming back to bite them in the ass, but I don't feel like it's you. Even if you interacted with this individual, whatever the fuck happened here, I just don't feel like this is your fault. It's somebody else's. Because I just feel like you didn't have all the information, you were unaware of something, and you probably coerced into doing whatever this was, because of somebody else's obsessiveness. Yeah, I don't feel like you have the guilty conscience. Somebody who has a guilty conscience is going to create some type of ruckus in your world because they don't want the truth to get out. But it's gonna come out. Love you guys. Peace.